there near Zart. It's a 1v4.
Oh, he's in big trouble. He's got that M16, does get the knock. You know he's gonna go for that flush, and he is gonna be able to get it. At least 1 point is better than none, but Sinister's on the run. That helmet is beat up. It looks like it's, oh, he gets two. Oh, sorry, I thought that was, I thought he was able to get it done there, but Solus from Digital Athletics is gonna be able to shut him down.
We're gonna be making the push right on top of each other right here. Same thing with Bigatron.
We're seeing teams crash all over the place right now. Drive-bys going all over. Cosmos gets to knock on the D2E, RRQ Ernie, able to get some shots on the Alpha 7 as well. And they're trying to be able to get another one. It looks like they will just get one. Gonna do it. It's getting closer. Nice bounce. Oh, what a bounce right there. The bounce shot from Solke, able to take out Digital Athletics.
Just be at ease with one another. Like, take shots at everybody else. Lutes, though,
Shots.
with the spray, the red dot onto Bluebees. Bluebees there are getting pinched out there. And you know what concerns me is that, yes, we hear the shots, but Nova are right on top of Bluebees. They might third party this. Their awareness is just on another level that these bullets actually connect regardless. Like, that's something I wish I could do. King, though, crawling up with the grenade. Jimmy is gonna be spotted from Luxy. Can King get close enough to toss a grenade and take out Bigatron? Actually gonna be popping up, taking the shots, the spray down, but connected in return.
Luxy just is so good at hitting those laydown shots. So elusive, yet so deadly. And right then, immediately after that knock, he's deciding to go ahead and throw a smoke down.
As long as they can make sure 4AM don't rotate in their general direction for free, I think Power Triple 8 are easily in a top 3 situation.
Why? Trying to drive off in that buggy. You can't do that in the late game. You're gonna get taken out. And Cosmos from Secret Jin getting some great shots right through the shack window right there. And he is playing a really good gatekeep from that position.
I see why they drove up, but I don't see why they did it right then and there without properly scouting, so they will be taken out. But Ryzen from Bigatron with that DP in hand, they got the high ground. They want to take those shots on those teams down below them, but once when they do, 4AM right behind them, Hot Jukes.
Oh, and here come the grenades raining down onto Bigatron. There goes Ryzen. He's going to be knocked. Luxy and Zuxy, the two brothers, separated for right now.
Zones. They don't really have much luck when it comes to that. But I'm actually looking at Luxy. Yeah, I was just Zuxy gets a shot, but I'm looking at their brother with that off angle could really play spoiler on that push from 4AM.
And you can just see right there after that one, Zuxy's going to go ahead and look on back. Does get tapped in the process, but instantly moving away, protecting his body. Does not want to get knocked at this late stage. Luxy's going to push the vehicle, super risky, but does end up living, just for that moment. But I think it is going to be enough for him to be close enough to their team to get rezzed. It's a great play right there. And Cosmos as well on his knees, getting the rest of the team. But Spawn pushing on in a Bigatron, and there goes the knock to finish them off. 4 angry men. They're pissed off, and they're trying to finish this one. We'll start off with a good chicken dinner.
They're going to be overthrowing Bigatron's previous position. They got 8 kills. They should be able to have enough time to maybe toss out a smoke. Chicken dinner right here.
Yes, they are. I mean, they're in a really good position. They're out of the circle. Look at that nade from Gooey KPS on the Savant, and another one to finish them off. What a play. Power Triple 8. They want a piece of this as well. Looks like TTOP is going to try and throw a nade on the Z, but he's going to get shut down. That laid down snake biting Power Triple 8 in the butt right there. They definitely felt that one. I believe they only have one.
Done.
I'm sorry, no, they're done. Not one and done. And it looks like 4AM, last remaining member, is going to be able to get all that loot. And in worst case scenario,
when it comes to this game, they got a solo. And they're not looking to snake it out. They're looking to take some shots. Secret Jin spotted. Can we get that confirmed? Make it 11. Yes. Yes, Shin said. Yes. Give me more points.
Shin uses the red dot. Oh, Cosmos.
Take the shot. Oh, take the shot.
Has to do it. Goes for the flick on the Cool Boy, but that's not enough. Cool Boy shutting it down. Look at the clear cam. His head, he wants that one back so bad. That one is going to haunt his dreams. But we'll see if Shin is able to get it done. Oh, that's a bad nade. He's looking right at it as well. Cool Boy said, that was your nade? I got one of my own, baby. Knocks right off the tree. And that's the game! What a finish! That's how you start off day number 2 of the Super Weekend. And that's going to be Nova XQF getting the chicken dinner. Woo, what a game. It get the knock under AGOCO. Go Navy, though. It's going to spot it right in the open. free for the picket, and you know he's gonna go for the confirm.
Oh!
But Lufa had some great team communication, but for where SQX was, I mean, that man did not stand a chance. Athletics, after realizing that they did have footballers pull up, they're gonna hold it down and open it up with a nice knock onto Silas here. Onto Solke from Silas. And here they go to try to press to get the last one. The lava's in. MP5's out, and out goes Footballist.
Yeah, Footballist, I mean...
To just stay loops. Hey, guess what? The fight's over, and we're waiting for you. Oh, man. Carrillo tried to go for that sneaky peek, but Gonzo was just staring at him and waiting for him. Golden's going to have to throw a smoke out, and you can see him do that right now. And after that smoke blooms, he's going to try to get into that shack, popping some shots onto them on their way in. Power AAA, they're going to push onto loops, onto the shack. And they're going to get those knocks, but of course, we're going to see Cody Power shut them down right before they get in. And there is some good points for Cody Power. 2 squads out just like that. And you can see Gonzo starting to put some shots on the Zeus right now.
Dude, I call it the Death Shack for a reason, and teams shooting Zeus and RRQ like they have the potential right now to get so many kills. Luke still out here with their solo member. Suppress SLR. Go! G9, G9, G9! One more shot!
What? The lay down shimmy? I mean, Goski with the SLR.
Too strong
to get this shot.
Too strong! The smoke! Oh, G9! You can't take those back, Jukes. You can't take it back, man.
And now he's getting punished by Ray Z. Saying, hey, man, this is how you get it done right here. Ray Z with the underhand nade. Yeah, that would have been an insane underhand. He did, throwing him out as well into Digital Athletics, but they're going to be able to survive for a little bit. But you know that fight's about to pop off any second now.
Indeed, they left one in the back line where they were to kind of keep that loop solo pinned down. Honestly, 3 members of DA just crashing this compound onto Konina Power. Black White cooking his grenade, tossing that grenade. This could be money, baby. Oh, money. Black White. There we go. Going to making this a 2v2 in the buildings.
Perfect nade indeed. You can see Solus throwing one up top as well, trying to catch Axe for slipping. Not going to be able to do it so far. Now Solus is kind of making some nice little pre-fire jump shots, trying to be able to make something happen on the Black White. That Molotov, righty too close for comfort. Axe's got that AK, but not fast enough. As Solus with that MP5, man, the MP5 really showing up here, able to get it done. And now Digital Athletics, 7 kills so far, about to make it 8.
Black White in the bathroom. Yep, spotted. Couldn't surprise them there. I mean, 4v1. The West.
Here comes Papa Blue, ready to punish him. Oh! He almost saw an insane run over from Travis. Not able to get it done. Now Godsend, it's up to just Rollkiss, the last one alive. He's going to be running from the blue zone right here. Uzi in hand. Not going to go for the first aid. This man is just bloodthirsty as heck, and he's going to get punished for it.
We got people burning. We got the blue zone chunking them down and out. I don't even know. 4 a.m. They only got a solo trying to heal on up. You got to assume those revives are not going to be coming on out. But Nova right on in these buildings. They got the smokes. We got Bigatron pressing the situation as well. Alpha 7. We got 3 teams right on top of each other. And like you said, 4 a.m. Are they getting those heals off? Are they getting the revives?
They are right at the edge of that circle, just barely in, and it looks like they're going to have enough time as well to get those members up. The only issue is, though, for how long? As we move on to Nova, XQF against Bigatron, a huge fight right now. Great pre-fire right there from Micro Boy, using the Micro Uzi. And keeping true to his name as he shuts down Nova XQF BTR Bigatron, baby. Still up, 3 members remaining, and they got quite a few kills to their name. A1, who wants some kills. They don't have any so far, but man, they are just getting straight punished by, it looks like, by every single squad. Look at all the nades right down from Luxy.
Oh, Zima, see you later. That Zima went flying. Luxy on the roof, tossing the grenades, rising, making sure Luxy has the safety to do just that. Microboy trying to catch that off angle, but honestly, Bigatron up here on the high ground. Alpha 7 is right beneath them.
Luxy.
Bigatron, here we go. Luxy gonna be pressing on over there with the Uzi, trying to take some shots. Sees Law going for that reload, going for the spray down once again, but Law able to dodge the bullets from Luxy, and here we go. Bigatron trying to close this one up at the end. The spray down. Whoa, and then A1 with the third party from across the way.
And it looks like Luxy was able to just shred Alpha 7 with that beautiful angle there. But after those knocks, A1, they got to come in as fast as possible. The blue zone's punishing them as well. They did get Luxy up. Look at this. He's got no health. He has to boost up to 1 HP.
Can they do it? Can they do it? Can Luxy boost right now? Pretty much a 2v2. Looks like A1, they will not be picking up back. 6-9 behind a tree. Connected on Microboy with the shots, Jukes. With the shots.
Microboy so clutch right there to be able to get that knock. ArcJack's going to go for the res here so he can have 6-9 up as well. That's a smart play, especially considering that this is in the circle. Microboy's opting to get that point. Very, very smart here. I think they're going to send Luxy out on his knees to be able to try and get some information. He knows he's dead, and he tried the best to be able to get those spots, but Microboy's laser locked onto this tree. He realizes there's at least one member there. So he sees two. Goes for the crazy spray. Oh, but A1 are going to be able to finish it off with the 6x Bison. Even in the desert, we get a water zone. And like you said, I mean, this is a really rare zone. We don't see it often, but Corpy able to catch Lavazid out from Footballist. So, man, Footballist not having luck in the end game in the last Miramar yesterday.
Mistakes that they make on both these maps to really make them an all-around great team. But I see why from Zeus. Yep, cooking this grenade, getting ready to toss it. Talk about a bridge camp. If they can connect this grenade, that'll be a squad wiperino right here. Getting some damage out.
Some good damage, not able to get the confirm. Ernie up close and personal. Is going to be able to get a great headshot. Knock onto Ronin. Does get punished in the return of that, though. ICY is going to have to be able to make a play here. He's got his nade in his hand. He's going to go for that jump nade, most likely. Yes, he does. Is he going to be able to get the connection? It does connect! And what a connection indeed. The rest of Zeus, Zoil able to go ahead and get with the squad. And now RRQ, they're in big trouble.
Mr. Frog out here with that Uzi. ICY pressing the situation with their AKM. Wants to get the squad wipe. Only one more member up for RRQ. We got the smokes out. Looks like they will be trying to get the pickup onto Ronin as well. RRQ. I mean, if you would have told me we would have a bridge camp on Miramar, I would have told you to get out of here. But that's
the toes! The toes there. ICY able to get the spot onto G9. And they're going to leave him here as it looks like, D2E is going to jump down into the water and just play this extra safe. Now, the thing is, though, as Zeus is crossing, they're going to hear D2E in the water down below. So they're going to know for a fact there's at least one member swimming. But it looks like Beer 11, man, he just said, deuces up, I'm out of here.
Gone. And I don't think Zeus, I don't think they saw that escape from Beer. They definitely saw the YOLO dive into the water from D2E, so that might actually cause a nice little distraction for Beer 11 to kind of get on out of harm's way. Looking at Zeus, though, I mean, how much time do you devote to this? Honestly, hey, water's still in play. So Beer 11 could swim all the way into a new zone. Now,
never mind! The replay going on. That is going to be Zoil able to get D2E there. But we're looking at the bottom. Secret Jin and Godsent did end up getting into that engagement. You can see Cosmos trying to catch Roll Kiss while he is driving away, hitting that
to do it. So, let's see. We got the codes. We got the action. Secret Jin looking to hunt down Godsent to finish off what they started. Secret Jin, 2K Cosmos, they were picked apart in the process. Will they be able to get the pickups? Bluebees in the area as well, a.k.a. the Bulldozers.
Great shots there from Rollkiss, trying to get some revenge for his team, and he's definitely putting in some work downrange. Secret Jin is pinched really hard between Bluebees as well. You can see Kangzo there. It's going to spot Reiji, get a great shot with that 3x Gar. That's going to be a solid knock from them. But he hears that Marauder coming from the back. Here comes Rollkiss. What a brave play from him. And he's going to get punished. Yeah, that is a very risky send indeed. But Bluebees, they want a piece of this as well. But here comes the rest of Godsent. I mean, man, what a crazy three-way battle right now.
We have a three-way battle right now, but this is right in the middle of this circle. So other teams are going to be hearing this fight and looking to even fourth party this one right now. So honestly, Godsent, Secret Jin, Bluebees, you got some picks. You might get a kill. You might get 2 kills. but you cannot afford to overextend. Reeves, though, from Godsent, gonna be peeking with Navy, taking down 2 from Secret Gen.
That's the
taking
squad
down
wipe.
GC. Secret Gen. I told you, they needed to improve their Miramar. Getting taken out 15th this game.
Godsent, man, Treves able to get the nasty squad wipe with that red dot. AKM, you know he's going to be feeling himself after that one. Zeus is putting some shots, though, down. That tree is really skinny. Navy's going to have to move from it. He does realize it's going to have to go back to it, the shimmies, full on. He's going to have to make some dancing right now. And you can see Navy just trying to survive here. Oh, there comes the spray, though. The jukes, though.
One more. Oh, getting shot third party from Bluebees out there. Navy and Angel from above. Locking out right there.
Navy, those jukes were disgusting. Able to survive just a little bit longer. Looks like Execute was able to get the finish there on the football list. They're going to be going out early. And this is only circle number 2.
Yeah, that was in the blue all the way up to the north. So
really make some good moves here. Trying to get the spray down through the smokes, but there's Paraboy right there waiting for him with that nice laydown. Aido-chan, though, able to get another member from XQ. This is a really big battle. Oh, and here comes A1. RXJax from the back. Trying to throw some nades and just third party this fight.
Yeah, A1 feeling really good about themselves after their last game. Much needed points. They're looking for some more points. That one grenade will alert Cool Boy. Okay, we got a team showing up right from behind us, and that's actually going to allow Bluebees the much needed time to get the reset.
This is some tough terrain to fight on right here. You got to be able to make them peaks just so perfectly on those hills. So much different range. Look at the circle, though. Shift all the way south. And Loops, they're going to be sitting pretty. The rest of the squad's got to move their way down. And you can see Lupa trying to catch Power 888 on their vehicle rotation. That's the tough part about Miramar. You got to use them vehicles, but will it pay off for them? Oh, Ragey trying to get those spots. A1 as well.
Right now, I really wish Beer 11 was still alive swimming because there is water in this new circle. But Paraboy from Nova, they're still going to be racking up the points this game.
That's going to be one of them right there for him. Paraboy getting that confirmed. He's going to be heading on over to Cool Boy now, and they're going to try to get into this buggy and send it on over. Now they're getting they're getting peppered back in return, but that buggy is smoking. It's in a lot of trouble. Paraboy's going to have to try and get the they're just going to opt to just get out and just have to push their way on in. Oh, it looks like they found another buggy though.
What? Talk about luck.
Lucky buggy.
Lucky buggy. I mean, this terrain, you might think it's your best friend because it provides cover, but it's not your best friend. They're catfishing you because this terrain, you cannot move across this without being spotted in a vehicle. We see everybody just trying to close the gap. They have been avoiding a lot of fights. Power 888, though, on the opposite end, straight sending it. Going to be getting peppered and losing Corpie in the process.
And Corpie just got bullied right there from Bluebees and Nova, completely pinched. You can see Jimmy there in his buggy trying to get a rotation off, get some more intel. As after that point, they're going to try to spread themselves out a little bit and find out where the best spot's going to be for this next circle.
Looking for that best spot, and it's going to be, I mean, right now it's a coin flip. It is a coin flip. You never really know. Loop's going to be betting on the fact that Water, the edge, will still be in play for the next zone. Even if it's not, they're going to have a decent little buffer between them and everybody else because a majority of the teams right now, we're looking at them. They are up here in the north. You got A1, you got Power 888, you got Nova, Bluebees, Konina Power, 4 a.m., and now Execute pushing on in from the northern end.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of kills come up in this early game. Lupa switching to that 6X. Onto that barrel. Grabbing to go back to the red dot. Is going to catch Cool Boy. Man, great movement, though, from Lufa. This guy can really make some good moves here. Trying to get the spray down through the smokes, but there's Paraboy right there waiting for him with that nice laydown. Aido-chan, though, able to get another member from XQ. This is a really big battle. Oh, and here comes A1. RXJax from the back. Trying to throw some nades and just third party this fight.
Yeah, A1 feeling really good about themselves after their last game. Much needed points. They're looking for some more points. That one grenade will alert Cool Boy. Okay, we got a team showing up right from behind us, and that's actually going to allow Bluebees the much needed time to get the reset.
This is some tough terrain to fight on right here. You got to be able to make them peaks just so perfectly on those hills. So much different range. Look at the circle, though. Shift all the way south. And Loops, they're going to be sitting pretty. The rest of the squad's got to move their way down. And you can see Lupa try to catch Power 888 on their vehicle rotation. That's the tough part about Miramar. You got to use them vehicles, but will it pay off for them? Oh, Ragey trying to get those spots. A1 as well. I mean, just shots, just absolute mayhem going here in Miramar.
We have 13 teams, and only one of the teams, Loops, are in the zone. Everybody else up here in the north, straight sending it down here. We are going to see teams just get shredded on the rotate, because one thing that adds injury to insult, the terrain is so difficult to move across with vehicles.
And I'll tell you what, this is not Miramar. This is going to be Gatekeep City for all these teams right now, as they're just going to have to drive and fully send it on in. But like you mentioned, look at this terrain. So difficult to drive on through, but they have to drive in there, because this next zone's going to start closing on them really quickly. Here comes Ido, putting it into four-wheel drive, try to head up this mountain.
Izute in the buggy, Navy still alive. Oh, Navy from Godson still alive, trying to make sure to stay alive right now. I really wish Beer 11 was still alive swimming, because there is water in this new circle. But Paraboy from Nova, they're still going to be racking up the points this game.
That's going to be one of them right there for him. Paraboy getting that confirmed. He's going to be heading on over to Cool Boy now, and they're going to try to get into this buggy and send it on over. Now they're getting they're getting peppered back in return. But that buggy is smoking. It's in a lot of trouble. Paraboy's going to have to try and get they're just going to opt to just get out and just have to push their way on in. Oh, it looks like they found another buggy, though.
What? Talk about luck.
Lucky buggy.
Lucky.
Trying to figure out how they're going to be able to get into this next circle. There's 21 seconds left, but guess what? This is circle number 5. This is where the blue zone really starts getting to hurt. And you got Bigatron, the best team in this lobby, gatekeeping you.
Ooh, so close. Very close. Bigatron trying to make sure to take out the stinger from Blue Bees. Looks like they will be getting one pick up. They got the smokes, but they need to push. The blue zone will start to close in here very shortly. Rise and Zuxi one after another. Mini red zone right now, Hot Jukes.
Yeah, they're just throwing all the kit they possibly can, because they know Papa Blue is coming, and that's going to hurt them more than anything. But those nades are just going to force them to kind of wait a little bit longer. But after that, Bigatron are going to start heading into this circle, little by little, like they normally do. And we'll see what kind of plays they're able to make. 4 a.m., I've seen them in the kill feed. They're popping off as well. This is a crazy, crazy battle here. We do not get to see this circle finish in Miramar very often.
And Zeus, they started this game with the bridge camp. They still have their team alive. They got 5 kills, and they got the hard cover in this new zone. Bigatron, though, trying to take down the last remaining member, Cool Boy, from Nova in that shack right here.
This could be Zeus's game. This could be Zeus's game. They have the best position so far. They're in 18th place. You know they want it bad, but we got to watch Zuxi making some big shots onto Blue Bees. Cool Boy trying to spoil them with a surprise nade down the mountain. This is one of the most difficult areas, though, to throw grenades, just due to how much terrain elevation there is here. Zuxi's going to try to throw one for himself. Pushing to FPP, try to get a better spot. Yeah, these are some tough nades to hit.
And I want, on the roof. Okay, I want to point out, though, real quick, Bigatron, they were grouped up just a moment ago. Once when Cool Boy started to toss some grenades, they immediately separated to make sure that they cannot all go down by one grenade. The question is, do they know Cool Boy is up here on the roof? Because this is a 200 IQ play.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think they realize it at all. Oh, never mind. Ryzen able to spot him there at the last second. I mean, what great synergy right there from Bigatron to be able to get that spot. Now, Digital Athletics getting shut down big time, but 33 spawn. And there comes Law as well. I mean, these squads are just getting pinched like crazy. Sook trying to pick up all the loot he can really quickly. Moving up little by little. There goes Digital Athletics out in 7th. And 4 a.m., 8 kills so far.
Doing great. They are doing great. And I like the utility coming out from a lot of these teams. The mollies, the grenades. It's way safer to throw a grenade over the hill instead of peeking on over the hill. At least try to fish out your enemies. Bigatron, though, trying to get the upper hill advantage and look down on top of Alpha 7. Let's see if that'll pay off.
They'll see indeed. This is why I love Bigatron so much. Regardless of whether they get the circle or not, they just push together as a team and bully their way in as a squad. And you can see Sook able to get some shots onto Ronan inside this house. That's going to bring some attention to ICY, and ICY is going to get caught on the rotate up. And these two members from Zeus, I mean, they're doing a 2-2 split, and they're done for.
Yeah, that is huge. Zeus, they had the whole team up. They had the 2-2 split, making sure to maintain their dominance in both of the only compounds. But they just lost one of their flank. And on the opposite end, I saw one of the Bigatron teammates pushing on into the other flank of the duo from Zeus. So Zeus, they might have had a better chance of grouping up right here instead of spreading that thin. 4AM will be overthrowing that one compound. We'll see though. Zeus still, I mean, a very good game for them.
Yeah, very good game indeed, but you're right. They got to be able to group up together. They're grouped up in a vehicle, though, but with Zuxi on that off angle, that will help them out a little bit to get on by, but some shots all the way from across the map from Sook are going to shut down that off angle. Bigatron now in big trouble as they got their eyes locked on by almost every single team here. We'll see how long they're going to be able to survive for. Sook's going to try to get that confirm onto Zuxi.
10 kills.
10 kills so far, and oh, look at this, M16 single tapping. There goes one. Trying to get another. It looks like it's just Ryzen versus Golden here. Oh, the Ryzen's gonna give a burn.
Fire!
And that is it. Bigatron done.
The third party though.
I
mean, 4AM, they scooped up 2 more points after that fight, and that's kind of a shame for Loops, because Loops, okay, top 5 situation, very challenging circle, I get it. But Loops, they have no kills. They might have 1 kill at this point. They've been playing the circles this whole game. So yes, placement points very important, but if they get taken out right now, that's only 6. With only 1 kill, that'll be 7 in total. I would hate for them to get taken out right now after, you know, playing these zones so well and not really getting rewarded that much.
Hey, Loops putting the papers on their boss's desk, but 4AM coming in, scooping up, and handing it to the boss themselves, getting all the credit right there. And you can see 12 kills so far. Got to be able to get those thirsts and finishes. The next zone is going to shift onto them as well. So, I mean, this game is really starting to finish in their direction. Still 10 players remaining. 4AM have a duo up. Opting to go ahead and shoot out those buggy tires. Really well played from them. That's 6x AK coming into play in the late game here in Miramar.
Yeah, Zeus really kicking the can on this one. If only they were grouped up. They were in that compound that 4AM overthrew them with. They would have had 4, and they would have had the zone. Now 4AM are the only 2 players in this circle with any type of solid cover. Loops over there on the edge. Yeah, huge trouble. I believe they have a vehicle, but even if they do, Konita Power, they're going to be moving already with the gatekeep.
Yeah, that's literally the worst possible rotation, circle rotation for Loops. They're going to try to put some shots up range and make a play. We'll see if they're going to be able to do it, though. Oh, Konita Power, while 4AM's attention is all on Loops, they're starting to head up this hill very, very sneakily. Here goes Soup with that 6x M4, trying to get some knocks. Golden with that buggy. He's going to get a little rotate up. This would be an insane, insane rotation from Loops if they're able to survive here.
Golden was able to rotate on in here and provide that cover fire to allow their other 2 squad mates to run across the open terrain. Not enough cover fire. Golden, what happened to the shots, man?
He had to move up a little bit more, and that's going to leave his teammates hanging big time. And now Golden getting caught in the 2v1. Yeah, just Loops trying to do their best, but with that circle rotation, it's just proved to be too difficult for them to be able to make it in. Konita Power, 1 kill. Oh, Sook. Man, look at 4 angry men just pop off with this duo. They have just been bullying everybody in this position right here. I mean, they are the kings of the hill right now, and they're looking to finish this off with a chicken dinner.
Ooh, but Rob Deeney, though, was able to pick up that level 3. Yep, got the M249. If there is a player on your team that you want to give that to and have that fighting chance, it is Rob Deeney as Zeus. Zeus, they also have a solo. So 2 solos versus a duo of 4AM up here on the high ground.
Oh, the blue. The blue is coming in now onto Abilene from Zeus. And I think he's going to opt to go for the heal strat here. Yeah,
he's a lot of heals.
He's just going to heal it on up. So Zeus, they're done for. It's only a matter of time, and that's going to be it right there. So Konita Power have confirmed at least a 2nd place finish. Will we see the insane jump down 180 shots onto Rob Deeney? That would just be absolute suicide. It's not needed, though, as 33 Spawn gets the spot and gets the finish, man. 4 angry men from up top. That duo shredded everybody.
Yeah, and I really wanted to see Raldini go out.
Nice seeing Power Triple Eight here in this tournament, doing well.
And they've got a good shot into this circle as well over on that northern side, dropping a little bit south of Cow, moving up there from Tap Mock, so they cover that area. Class Digital Athletics and God Sent close to one another. Over to the west side of Paradise Resort in one of the little compounds of buildings around the area. But at the moment, Godsent not quite being spotted in Class Digital Athletics. That bridge, obviously a prime location. And they came into contact with a duo from Football List. And Godsent, they found loops. They are going actually pretty close here. Zuku finds 1 and 2, taps one down, and looks for more. He knows Carrillo's on the hill, or at least he has an inkling that someone's over there. Yeah, I think he saw him cross to the rock. Federal a little bit further out, but might just be able to regroup here. Carrillo has spotted the rock, but there's an off angle coming through. The shots from up the hill, sending him packing. Will be work cut out for loops to try and get Kiyovsky back up, but Carrillo not quite able to push in, all on Federal.
Digital Athletics currently have control over the Paradise Resort, continuing to power off to the northeast of them. Obviously talk about before, Power Triple Eight on their north side too. So a lot of these teams that we're taking a look at a little bit more closely, they're on the south side of the map. They've got to figure out how they want to rotate into this one, considering this huge amount of water for at least Sandhawk here in this circle, not only on the ocean side, but also with this river that kind of flows all the way through from that northwest island, splitting up the west and the east.
The rest of Godsent are on the northern edge of this fight as well, which means that if Federal makes a break for Kiyovsky's position, more than likely going to get spotted. And for my money, I don't think they go for this res, but Federal wants to take the challenge. Reeves out in the open, not sprayed down just yet. Ducks behind the tree and finds some cover for now. Nade in hand, not going to be thrown out though, as Zuku has to hit the deck. Carrillo has found the off angle. Kiyovsky though, in the meantime, has been bleeding out for this whole affair, and Zuku racks up another kill for Godsent.
Kiyovsky down. Kanina Power actually taking a fight with Class Digital Athletics. Power Triple Eight considering whether they should come down from the north side to try and third party this one. Carrillo coming up on the behind. A nice little pincer move there will clear out that kill from Zuku, who's been doing so much for Godsent there. But they are very, very split. As if he's hit 2 shots on him as well. Carrillo, what a nice little spray.
Federal giving that information all the way on over. Zuku still scouting for his team, but the ankle gets spotted, tries to shimmy behind. I'm not here, I promise. You are there. I promise that you are going to get taken down as Loops. They get some revenge, but they're down to 2 nonetheless.
Gui also onto Gonzo. So this is what we're talking about before. Do Power Triple Eight come down to third party this? And as Canadian Power making the leave from Paradise Resort, they've been spotted by Power and try and take position in the compounds around this area. Top, try and take some shots over to the top side, gets down in her, and now Hasaki going to move across, but it's Sook with a beautiful little side angle and instantly flushes that one out. So now 4M can start to try and work this area, work this zone, see if they can find a dominant position within the circle.
It was an excellent forward scouting position right there from Sook. He's been on that western edge of Cow for about 2 minutes now, and he's just been tracking those movements, allowed 4AM to move down that hillside with relative safety. Even if they go for that spray, we saw what happened on the back of that. Nicely done there for Angry Men. The southwestern edge right now looking pretty chock-a-block with RRQ and Secret Jin over on that way, and that is a shift and a half. Again, we're going to the northern throws. I don't think I've seen a Cow finish before, Blank, but we'll see if we get one today.
This is probably going to be one of the fastest Sandhawk games you guys will see. And blimey, does this game want to finish as quick as possible? Cause issues for Bigatron, but they seem to be fixing those issues pretty fast. There's Alpha 7, Vitu2K hitting a nice little shot there. Will flush that one out. Team Secret Jin going down. They had a ridiculous day yesterday, right, John? But now they're starting to slip it down again. And I mean, what we've praised them for is that consistency. Today has been a little bit of a weird outlier for them.
Now RRQ trying to push through the mountains around the northwestern island. Alpha 7 are laying siege to it at the moment, and neither of these teams in the next circle. They're both going to have to move, and at the moment RRQ seem to have the better end of this fight as Senatexa goes down. BR11 able to flush that one out. The res should be in there as well, as D2E will be back on foot and they'll be able to move forwards. You can see Alpha 7 as well. They've just pieced out of this fight. They've sent away. Execute took the opportunity to move north as well, but they have run slap bang into Zeus. who will be looking to try and maybe cross over in the future.
So it actually turned out to be a very intelligent decision from Footballist. They understood that, look, if we're going to get crunched from this first Super Weekend, so there are 8 games, they're catching up to Abrupt Slayers, finishing their day, their Super Weekend on week 1 out in 69 points. So it would be pretty decent if A1 can leapfrog them by the end of Super Weekend. And with the points that they're currently putting up, they got a 5.6 average. It's looking doable.
Well, they're fighting Bigatron right now, so it's becoming less and less doable by the moment. However, they have killed Luxley. Microboy is down, which means that they are in a 3 versus 2 until Microboy gets back to his feet. Still, they're edge guarding Bigatron, and they should be all right for it. You can see the replay now coming through. Oh, they spotted out a bike. No wonder both of them got knocked there. Really nice stuff from Sinister. Good tracking on the motorbike, a very quick vehicle, and able to land those shots. Dante now on the off angle as we catch up with the live fight. Bigatron just on the edge and will need to move a little bit further forwards. Luxy dropping the smoke to allow them to.
Yeah, that's not an easy spray to hit either, John, to be honest with you, on the bike coming through. So, yes, hats off to you, Sinister. Beautiful sprays. And now Bigatron caught on the side. Black-White all the way out in the ocean, looking like an orca, trying to keep this one alive for the team. Let's see how long he can be out on this side before he gets beached in the end of it. 4am just sitting pretty in cow. They're not going anywhere for the time being. Zeus have made it across. Football is still not playing their card as of yet. I think they would just love for the other teams coming on from the western side to kind of fight one another first and then pick up the pieces, fully control the western side of the circle and play from there. Again, we get another centralized circle on top of Cow, so 4am absolutely laughing.
Wow, okay, A1 take a knock. In response, though, they find Microboy again. That was Secret Jin who got eliminated. The compounds of Cow and Lumberyard providing incredible, well, near Tap Mock are providing incredible, an incredible windbreak to the position that Footballists hold right now. All of those teams on the east will not be able to pass through there if there's a team in those positions, which there currently is. So that position pretty impenetrable. Footballists, they can move east. That's what they're doing now. They're getting in those vehicles and taking control of the ridgeline. And as you said, Blank, those teams out to the east, that's the west, sorry, that's where they can control. That's where they can really look to put that pressure on because they have that safety from the other side.
I mean, there is also a ridgeline off to their east, so they can play around this really well, kind of isolate this west side, exactly like you said there, John. And if they can control this west side, it'll be perfect. But a lot more teams than I expected were able to make it through. Vitu2K's here, Zeus is here, RQ made a really nice rotation, taking out Team Secret Jin, but there's BTO actually going down.
What's happening on our screens? We were looking at Footballist's position there. A1 taking the fight, and this is what we're saying. They are stepping up today. It's one of those teams that have managed to improve their performance coming into the day's proceedings, and they're currently, as we said before, about 24 points behind Abrupt Slayers, and they'll be looking to try and leapfrog that with the rest of the games today. Obviously, this game and the next to come through. Zeus going for a swim, though, Zyle out in the water. I think Solke has an inkling, though.
Yeah, Zyle out there just taking a bit of damage from drowning right now. Alpha Vitu2K very, very low, as is Kill Switch. It's Fate, the only one. The top, will he spot him?
Oh, I don't know if he did. I think G9 just hit the deck right on time. Solke pushes over as well. Rum not able to hit the drop shot, but G9 does go down finally. Raum saves the day, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get the res. The rest of RRQ are going to gatekeep Footballist.
That was actually really, really strong from G9, exactly like you say. A knock there actually prevents the amount of time, or increases the amount of time they have to get into this circle. And RRQ with a really nice position from Overwatch, they can gatekeep Footballist. This is not the way they want it to go down. Really, RRQ playing Metal Gear Solid right now.
Well, they take the kill point back, however, as they res Solke, immediately goes down in the zone. He's not going to be able to crawl forwards. Of course, the tick damage just slightly too much there. I don't know why they're going for that second res. It seems like they are, though. Maybe they're just transferring meds. Raum, though, forward position against RQ's hideout, and he's going to go down. The rest of Football is being guarded. An excellent play from RRQ.
Purely from G9. What an incredible... In that moment, he's like, look, I can either wait here, trying to get into the circle afterwards, or I can get a knock here, provide excellent landing point for the rest of my team who've already made into the circle. So wonderful stuff from him. That is a hero play and a half.
Raum does go down finally as well to D2E. Now, on the eastern edge, Nova XQF with... I think they've got 2 players now alive. 2 of them have gone down earlier. Power 888 pushing down from the north. Only 1 player standing from them, but it's 4 angry men really with the best of it. All 4 of them alive. And on the northern edge, they might try and dismount Class Digital Athletics' position in the Lumberyard. Power 888, though, they still have their player left. Svan getting shot out from across the way. Will go down, but Nova XQF down to 1 as well.
We saw earlier today on our angle. Cool Boy have a massive clutch out for Nova XUF, getting that chicken dinner, and now we've got to see the Digital Athletics versus 4am in this similar position around Lumberyard. Let's see if they can make it happen once again, but it's Loops already putting in the punishment toward Digital Athletics, down to 3 players now.
Carrillo and Federal are forced to be reckoned with right now on the western edge, but 4 Angry Men have control of the zone right now. They have the ridgeline, and they're watching for these escapes. Prime real estate is the northern edge of this wall on the Lumberyard into the next circle. Both Class Digital Athletics and Loops trying to move for it, but Carrillo gets spotted and Solus takes him down. Look at his split. Federal now last snake left for Loops.
Federal been really stepping up for Loops recently. Suk will drop up, spot Salim. He will go down. Silas round the side of this rock here, looking outwards. But will the wood keep him safe for long? Molotov's dropped down, and sure as hell, that stuff is flammable.
Not going to burn him down just yet, though. Husky controlling the ground from his belly. Really nice angles coming through, and with Class Digital Athletics, Selim being down, and only Silas and Solus there is no advantage in terms of numbers that they can leverage.
This would be 2 on the trot. Suk is in the grass, but Silas moving up. He has to make something incredible happen. There's Hasaki hitting a big shot here, but Solus coming out from the left side.
Last player standing for Class Digital Athletics. Solus hits the deck near Silas, but Federal, this team has been so quiet and they've just been such a nuisance in the side of everybody else. The Thorn is there, looking for the trade. Hasaki goes down. There's 1 player now standing for 4 Angry Men. Federal has the opportunity here, as it is going to be Class Digital Athletics falling. Federal needs to find 1. I don't think he knows, but he's crawling forwards, ever closer, ever closer. Hasaki might spot him in the grass. He's going for that knee scout right now. They know that there's only 1 other player left alive in this lobby. They're regrouping, and Federal, he has the angle. Suk looking to pop the heel, looks for the nade. Oh, if he's able to land it, do they know where he is? They don't. It's over the back. Oh, he's going long. Oh, just too far, Federal. You need to go shorter, and that gunfire gives the game away. Federal now controls the edge, finds 1. Zinhei last standing. Federal with a sliver of HP. The res is in, but they find him. He tries to go up, but he gets taken down. It is 4 Angry Men from the north. They will be able to close it out.
We know that they've got the chops on them to make it happen. And with a position like this, let's see some more. I mean, they had a really strong position. It was very heads up. Some great calls coming out from Solkay and the team to make sure they had that position on Sandhawk. Unfortunately, it doesn't come to bear. Here on our angle, you have a really good chance for it. So let's see some more of those crazy shots coming out from Lutz. Let's see some more of that crazy fragging power from Solkay, because, you know, leaving today in 147 points, I would be slightly disappointed.
Would be a little bit disappointing. Would be just a tad. But Bigatron sail around the position held by A1, and looks like they actually want to head out further east. This is their regular drop spot, right? They go into farm, potentially, looking for a split, but they give up some ground in the middle. There are a lot of teams competing for it, and in fact, a team that hasn't really changed their drop at all here.
Just providing a little bit of scouting information with his big, fashionable round glasses. He's certainly going to see them. Absolutely, that's for sure. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Regiosio can remain undetected. RRQ in Pochinki. Classic spot. G9 just giving it to that house. It's been a very naughty house.
It has indeed. It's been very badly behaved. Let's take a look at where we have Secret Jin right now, up in Severny, as they are just going to be biding their time, not rotating in. But tell you what, you shouldn't bide your time about. It's that code. It's that code. What's that in the bottom right of your screen?
What is that?
Hang on a minute. You can get a t-shirt and a parachute.
Make it happen quickly, guys. First 100 to pack that one. You'll get your little bit of your skins there. So it's a bit. Oh, it's gone. Oh, bloody hell! You got to be fast.
Got to be quicker than that. Oh dear. Maybe you can, if you're lucky, if you ask nicely, maybe one of your friends will be able to give that one back to you.
But the furious screenshotting going on even from here.
Absolutely, absolutely. But at the moment, Secret Jin still, as I said, biding their time. They weren't quick enough off the mark blank. That's unfortunate. They don't get the code. But they are going to have to move on down south towards this next circle. They're looting up in Severny for the meantime. You've got Power AAA all the way up in Stalba, split around Kameshki, that sort of area. RRQ, though, they're right in the middle. They're moving out of Pochinki, and they want some control over this woodland hillside. It's such a strong spot in this next circle to have some strength, but strong spot to have some strength? No. It's a strong spot to have some sight lines over the fields to the north, but there's multiple teams going to be competing for this position as well.
Yes, but I think the good thing about this position in particular, with it's pretty much a strength potion in of itself, is because it gives you this small ditch area. You can leave the vehicles behind without worrying that the tires are going to get shot out, and you can start to deal with the teams from the east and west side fairly safely. You also have Overwatch over the road, leapfrogging over one another to get into a better position. They take fights very smartly, so really, really strong stuff from them. And I think this position from them is absolutely fine. Zuxi off in the distance, just staying wary of where Canina Power currently is.
Loops started in South George Crates.
Yes.
So they started all the way up in the north, and now they're down in Ferry Pier, right next to Blue Bees. Golden goes down, but gets back behind the crate. The rest of Loops now can start to engage in this fight, but Blue Bees aren't going to give them any respite. Kurowski, beautiful off angle, spots Ragey, but the wall keeps him safe for now. Some damage sent in towards Federal, who does go down in the end. Carrillo popped that heal. Federal flushed out. 3 players from Blue Bees starting to swarm. You can see the off angle as well. Across the way, behind the shack, gets a buggy, wants to reposition as Kurowski holds on the building, holds up close, holds face, but spins around the edge, challenges Lufa, 2 players in the building, and has to dip back. They keep that pressure up, however, the Blue Bees will not stop. It's going to be Lufa as well coming into the backup, and they get another knock. Carrillo now last standing for Loops, but he's starting to dish out the damage. Kayovski very, very low. Carrillo healing out in the open. Kayovski skirts back behind the building as 2 reses coming through for Blue Bees.
Carrillo, nade in hand, getting ready to toss this one over the top. Blue Bees do not want to lose a player in this fight. That's a beautiful nade. Actually, they would have caught players holding on that side. Now, that is Karowski getting flushed out. Blue Bees just trying to stay alive as long as possible. They do not want to lose a player here again. I'm just going to keep reiterating that, because in this position, they have a really strong spot.
But they need that control. That's what you're really talking about there, Blank, is being able to maintain this area. It's a compound, and in a compound, the more sightlines you have, the stronger that hold is going to be over the location. Getting all 4 of those players to survive, prime importance right now, and they send out together. Regiosio first into the smoke, trying to drain that clip from Carrillo, force him to take unfavorable fights. He goes 1 for 1, 2 for 1 right now. Is looking for a little bit more, might be able to get the flush. It's disastrous, and there's a reposition coming in, but Carrillo is still there. He goes for the spray, gets a lot of damage, but he has to worry about Lufa, looking for the shots, and finally Blue Bees take it down, but at the cost of 2, and potentially their position.
That is a disaster of a play there. Where was the rest of the team? Just swarm him. It's one guy. You don't have to play it safe there. You know you've got the triple knock there. You've got the triple confirm. You don't have to play like that. And that is the 1v1s that Carrillo was able to so masterfully take in that situation, giving himself 2 points. And now Blue Bees looking at a really, really awful spot now.
Still in it, however. Loops are not, so technically they've done better, but they could have done something more there. We'll have to wait and see how far those Blue Bees can get further into the circle. Almost everyone now in this next zone. Canina Power going for an interesting rotation as the circle zones up towards Quarry. And it's Canina Power who went down south and actually onto Sosnovka Military Island right now. They're rotating across the...
Quick, just very, very quickly show the viewers, because the clump of teams is ridiculous on this southwest side. Most players are going to have a really rough time, and you'd be razzing it through very, very open ground. It's rubbish.
It's very, very difficult when the ground is so packed, especially in such open terrain. It's going to be so difficult to make this happen, and obviously you guys can't see it at the moment on the map, but I'm just seeing so many teams all moving together. There we go, you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, all of these teams now competing for any building they could find. South of Chopsticks compound right now, Secret Jin and Alpha 7 looking to try and lay claim to it. Cosmos on the upstairs will be able to find one, find the flush, looks to find another, and gets another point. 2 kills found for Secret Jin, maybe more than they should have been afforded.
Cosmos is a really insane player on Team Secret Jin. He's the one that gets a lot of the big frags for his team going forward. Now, Team Secret Jin, they are in a 2v2 situation. Very, very winnable for them indeed. Kingzo looking over on the other side. The difficulty for Team Secret Jin right now is that if one of their players gets knocked, it becomes infinitely easier for Alpha 7, particularly because they have this little unit still going. Cosmos has to live. He has to buy time for Kingzo to find an off angle.
Nades coming in from Alpha 7. On towards Cosmos. Hunkering down for now. Will not be touched by them. The western edge of this circle, a lot more heavily populated, and Bigatron find themselves as sole proprietors on the hills out west of Pachinki. But hang on a minute.
They're doubling back, yes.
4 angry men. They have recalculated their rotation.
Yeah.
And they've gone for something else, Mike.
They have, yeah. So they're moving up from the eastern bridge right now, snaking through that road. And again, this is what 4AM does so fantastically well, is they find the areas within the circle which are most beneficial to them. If they can control all the way to the northeast, they understood that this was a very westerly playing path. So there's going to be so many teams down towards the southwest. They're going to have a hugely good time. There's SQ taking some shots over towards Power 888, but we are still keeping eyes on this fight between Alpha 7 as well as Team Secret Jin. Cosmos dropping down. I wonder... No, we still have 2 players for Alpha 7 right now. Nae's just being thrown through.
Got all these teams on the west as well, just duking it out. Power 888, Zeus started to rotate over the top of their position. You've got so many teams looking over their position as well. Nova XQF.
Okay.
Really proving to be trouble there, but Cosmos goes 1 for 1 right now. Vitu2K will be able to push out, get that flush, and Sagin might just be able to get up. Kengzo has not regrouped in the entire time.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually going to straight up say that this was just not a very good play from Kengzo, to be honest with you, because there was so much time for him to provide support to his teammate. And Cosmos must have been calling, come on, come over here. I just need a little bit of assistance, just one crumb of suppressing fire. Nexo comes in, actually centers up around Bigatron. But again, this is around the fields. There is very little suitable area to be playing in this circle. Digital Athletics holding currently the hillside, but I would probably advise to group up a little bit.
Footballers should be able to get this res and actually get the heal there to get into this circle. Will be very tricky, however, for them to be able to make that push. They've got teams up the hill to worry about. Execute and Power 888, both looking to guard them out, but they're engaging with one another right now, and Nox going both ways. Execute lose 2 to the Nox up the top of the hill. Fame Boys providing that suppression. You've got Its Fate as well.
He is IGLing, he is fragging, he is absolutely making some huge moves in this tournament. Really, really proud of him so far, and you guys at home, if you're supporting EMEA, you definitely should be supporting this guy. Godsent though, nice little knock over towards RRQ, drops back down behind on the shack. But again, you mentioned this before, there is not a lot of areas you can play in this area, and Godsent currently got the radio blasting and the guns blasting too.
Reeves laying down, suppressing fire. The DP just causing so much havoc, but gets spotted on the top of the roof, has to go down and gets knocked as well. Godsent have to go for the res. However, they are 4 players. They are in the circle. They'll be okay for now. The duo for Execute out to their western edge. Might prove to be tricky, but A1 have the compound on the southeast. At the moment, Class Digital Athletics, they've sent Selim Central, and the rest of them have yet to regroup, but they have Nova XQF on the northern edge to worry about. However, they're taking a fight with the duo. Well, not a fight at the moment, but they're taking positions around Alpha 7, the remaining duo on that side of the map.
4AM here, down to just 2 players in Suk and Haseki, losing Svan a little bit earlier. I'm not sure what happened there. Nova XQF, Jimmy taking a fair bit of damage from Swaggin. One of the last remaining members from Alpha 7 other than his teammate who was off in the distance. Cool Boy will see this, looking to get into a position where he can get the spray down. No, it's just a one more shot. Jimmy though able to hit a really nice big spray there and finish the kill shortly afterwards. Now just Vitu2K from taking shots onto Alpha 7. Vitu2K just about gets away with his life, but look at this, the vehicle is smoking, it's aflames.
He has to pop out, go on foot right now though. Class Digital Athletics are crashing onto the central position of RRQ as Vitu2K tries to secure his spot. So many players gone down, and it's Ernie to be the last standing there against Silas, and that'll fall him out. Vitu2K did go down in the ensuing fight, and look at that, it's a big gun for a big boy. Ernie able to clean them out.
Yeah, he saw Silas going for the flush there, and he's like, not today, that's not happening from you. But now, the rest of Digital Athletics realize that RRQ have only got 2 in the other building, so we'll just move on over. But that's Solus getting finished out by another fantastic name from Ernie. He's like, give me 1 second, I'll res you in just 1 tick, mate.
I was surprised that RRQ stick to this 2-2 split, but if they're going to be able to hold off a full 4 squad from Class Digital Athletics, one of the strongest tournament teams in the tournament, then fair enough.
I mean, it's very difficult for them to even go for the regroup now, especially with such open ground. They just kind of have to play this massive area zone. Again, RRQ finishing out Class Digital Athletics. This is really where RRQ need to step up. They would love to get back to the top of the standings. They're currently in 6th place with 206 points, so this would put them in good stead if they can find a good win here on our angle itself.
RRQ Cyberbully Class Digital Athletics out of this game blank. They will be going no further. 11th place for them. 30 alive as 10 teams remain. RRQ with a dominant split and a dominant position, it has to be said, around these shacks, around these spots on the map. However, for Angry Men, they have their outpost, and Bigatron is still a full force squad, very near to Zeus. I don't know if they spotted this. Might come a cropper to it.
Bigatron moving in with the vehicles they have on hand. Really good stuff from RRQ, though. Just in terms of the vehicles they placed down, they've realized how central they are. They can blow up the vehicles, create basically mini compounds for themselves. And it's beautiful because even in the place where Ernie's playing, he's playing on a lip, so he can duck back down behind the two vehicles themselves. So really fantastic stuff. See Microboy here, flames above his head. I mean, they are kind of the demons of the lobby, so it does make sense.
Power Triple 8 on the west, but Kanina Power currently fighting it out to control the east. A1 at their south, Bigatron at their north. A very sticky spot as nades continue to bombard. 4 Angry Men. Sook, the forward man at the moment, spots out a rotation. Not quite able to land the shots, though, from the DP. As it's just projectiles right now between these two squads. No one going for that full send, but Luxy mounts up, repositions the buggy.
I see why, off in the distance, that's
Nova
Nova XUF now out. Corpire with a beautiful little nade. Next circle hits on RRQ's position, but a lovely nade. Coming out from Black White will take down Luxy, who was that forward member. It's going to be difficult for him to crawl on backwards.
Next circle pops, RRQ with a dominant 2-2 split now. They had it before, and they'll keep that spot going. Zeus eliminated in the meantime. We're down to 8 teams. Zuxi stands up, goes for Rodini, gets the spray. Kadena Power, they have lost plenty of players and will get eliminated there to a flush. Gonzo finally going down as Bigatron makes sure that they have control of this northeastern side. A1, though, still to dismount, and they have to deal with RRQ further into the circle. Power Triple 8 trying to make this cross as Corpai's down, but there is really no cover for them.
I mean, I said BTR with the demons of the lobby. Apparently, they're also the angles of the lobby as Zuxi hits an insane 180 onto ICY from behind, but he's taking shots from A1 again. This is pretty difficult stuff from them. They're right on the edge of the circle itself. They need to get rid of more teams before they can make it in. This is a hard run for BTR, but to make it so far, bloody good stuff.
We've spoken about A1 Blank and how they've had such a good day today in the final circles on the final game as well. They've got 2 kills, make that 3, looking for 1 more as well. Microboy takes a tumble, 4 kills for A1 as Bigatron feeling the pain right now. Ryzen last standing for the squad. We know what this guy can do. Oh, this is sneaky. Look at him go. He pops out of the vehicle. They have no idea. Ryzen? Sinister looks for 1, gets on the swivel. Can he make it happen yet again? I would not believe it, but goes around the edge of the smoke. Swaps to the DP, looks for another, and will find it, but no more will he be able to do. Ryzen is denied another clutch, not quite able to pop the shots, but RRQ are looking to sweep it up.
Bloody hell, that kid is nutty. RRQ, though, like I said, in a perfect little position here, centered up on top of them. Soup trying to take shots. He is the last member from 4AM. Got absolutely no utility on board. Just a sliver of haste remaining and a bit of bullets in the tank.
Goodness me, Suka's been just a turret in the middle of this open field, playing behind the single ridgeline for 4 Angry Men right now. A single kill found and no meds.
I am part of RRQ, promise.
5 players on 1 team. Yes, it's fine, don't worry.
Please don't kill me.
10 kills for RRQ, and it looks like they are a 5-man team, to be honest. Yeah. Like, the amount of impact they've had on this split, they are absolutely playing like it. Blank 3 players from Godsent on the south side will need to try and be the... Well, they're going to be one of the very few teams, one of the 2 teams really that can actually push into this position. A1 pinned on the outside of this circle by everybody looking their way, but Power Triple 8, they're under pressure as well from the center.
I mean, on a 2.6 per game average for Godsent, if they can get a little bit further in this game, it will bump them up nicely. This is a really important game for them. Now the circle hits on the screen. This 2-2 split is now not so good. They will have to move towards the center and leave these compounds. They have no vehicles to do it, remember, because they blew them up before in preference of a really strong spot. So really, here for RQ, they have to get as much done as possible before the next circle hits, and Ernie with the triple.
How's a squad wipe for you, Blank? Is that enough? Is that enough? Fair enough. Well, RRQ are going to rack up 13 kills now on the game. Top 4 found, and they can start to set up these crossfires. Godsent need to push up north. Suka's just vibing right now on this ridgeline. Power Triple 8 completely suppressed as Godsent starts to take fire, starts to take the frag. Navy, though, trying to crawl out and give them an opening into this next circle, but with only him and Rolkis standing, it's going to be so tricky.
RQ looking to finish the game before the circle becomes an enemy and not a friend, but Sook right in the middle of it all. He is remaining strong, just holding in the eye of the storm. He's not healed one bit. He's still taking this fight with power 888. Just one bullet would take him down, yet he is still going.
He's had no meds for ages, and finally an aid from Corpai finishes off 4 angry men. Now we're down to 3, and it's all the squads left. RRQ stand up. G9 goes long with that Molotov, pushes in with D2E, gets spotted. Rollkiss falls, and the rest of them as well. Godsend eliminated now, down in 3rd place, and it's power 888 with a chance, but only G9 is down, and Senior stands up with the DP, looking for that spray, looking for the suppression, as around the corner he finds one. Gooey falls, Corpai and OP now standing for the squad of power 888 and R9. Sorry, RRQ, both downed, and only 2 players. It's 2 versus 2.
Senior, with the dinner plate in hand, was looking to serve up the chicken dinner, not able to make it happen, but it's G9 from the side. Beautiful little splay onto top.
One more now standing. Corpai at range, and Ernie gets the flush. 2 players standing for power 888 as they are both alive. RRQ get the res on 1. Senior now on the back, probably not looking for it, but the heals come through. 17 kills blank. They're looking to rack up 19 total on the game, looking to try and challenge for that top spot, but not quite going to be the 20. Still a very dominant performance coming in. RRQ on the split, and D2E wants to get Senior back.
RRQ just slipping into this circle right now. Just 2 players from power 888. It will be a ridiculous win if they can make it happen. There's 2 loot crates on the floor in front of them, so they can get resupplied. There is a possibility in this game, John.
G9 goes forward. Will be the entry for RRQ up to the crate, and they have complete control over this position right now. Nades being thrown out to try and displace a flashbang, but it's not going to hit G9 there. Corpai out wide. Another nade loaded up, nicely cooked, and a knock onto G9. They've got an opening. They've got an opening, but D2E at range. Corpai finds Senior. This is 2 versus 2 now. They've given themselves the even odds, but their positions have been given away. Ernie looks for the spray, but it's his teammate D2E to get the knock, and now it's just Gooey behind the vehicle, behind the ridgeline, and needs to leave the cover. D2E and Ernie keeping up their appearances for RRQ right now as he gets the flush, trying to pick up those points. D2E with the angle, with the M4.
This is so like RRQ. Very, very careful, very, very surgical. They don't want to rush this, John.
Behind the ridgeline now, hits the deck. Looks for a shot. Crossed over D2E sightlines, waiting for that reload. Nice discipline coming through, but power 888, what have you got left in the tank? 1 frag, starts to ramp on up. Senior tries to spray, but he won't be able to hit it. Caught out in the open, but he finally goes down, and that is power 888 eliminated. RRQ control the field.
You can see the celebration coming through from the team right at the end there, but Senior, he stays calm. This guy was
7th place.
It's what we wanted, right? We wanted to see how China, obviously Bigatron, they wanted to see it themselves, right? They're coming into this, they knew they were challenging themselves against the big Chinese teams, and now we have our answer. It is close.
Yeah. Then you actually got a challenger into this one. Then going to hover to the 2nd page. Power 888, very close to breaching that top 8 for the very first time, which is big. You know, Power 888, our teams, I mentioned it.